Cyberpunk 2077 is all about those eddies, and yes, you've come to the right spot if you guys want to be able to make literally hundreds of thousands every minute or so. It is absolutely ridiculously powerful, and I'm going to show you guys exactly how to do it right now. But if you guys are enjoying these episodes, make sure that you guys go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe down below. It would help me out a lot and is greatly appreciated. Also, make sure that you guys are sharing these videos with everyone that you know and everywhere that you possibly can, because as the channel does grow, eventually I want to be able to do some giveaways here on the channel. So if you guys like free things, maybe it's a new game that's going to be coming out in the future, maybe a brand new console, or whatever else it might be, make sure that you guys go ahead and do those things along with watching these videos in their entirety so the channel can grow, so that giveaways can happen. Now that we got that out of the way, let's go ahead and dive right into this money-making, huge money-making opportunity right now. Now, first things first, you're going to want to get over to this location that I have pointed here on the map. It is actually going to be a side job, and the name of this side job is actually Space Oddity. Now, this mission is actually quite fun, and it doesn't really take that long. I think the whole time I actually made sure that I did a little bit longer to go through everything, so that way you guys can actually see everything being done. But if you guys have Street Kid, or if you guys have a certain body attributes and also certain technical ability attributes, you'll be able to get and breeze past this portion of the mission very, very quickly. At that point, you're going to either have to go find a body, unless you guys have the technical ability, and I'm going to show you guys exactly where you guys need to go in order to be able to get everything that you need from this specific mission.
Won't find anything,
so you don't have to worry about that at all. Later in the episode, you're going to be taken to an area out in the Badlands, so just outside of Night City, and you're going to be presented with about 5 to 7. I can't remember exactly how many there were off the top of my head, but they are very high-level enemies that you're going to have to deal with. Now, you guys are definitely going to want to make sure that you guys are prepared. I think it's the most amount of health kits that I have ever used in any of the fights here in Cyberpunk 2077 so far. So just make sure that you guys are well aware of this. Now, you guys will be receiving an item after you complete the entire mission, and that is the item that will start to net you literally hundreds of $1,000s every minute. But we're going to go over exactly what you need to do in order to actually go ahead and make that amount of money.
Muscles aren't stiff yet.
Now, if you don't have a high technical ability for the hacking, what you're going to want to do is head off over to the left side of the building, and you're going to find this body over here by this dumpster. You're just going to retrieve everything that you possibly can, and get this side job to be furthered along just a little bit more. Now, once you guys get back over to the laptop, or if you have already hacked it, which we're going to go over here in just a little bit, you can either use the shard that you actually have received, or you can hack it if you have the technical ability that you're able to hack anyway. And then you're just going to go ahead and get past this however you need to, and then you're going to go ahead and read some of the files that are on there along with the messages if you so desire, and then you're going to be taken out to a waypoint like I mentioned earlier out in the Badlands, so that you can receive a very specific item in order to make a ton of money so incredibly fast. So as you guys can go ahead and see right here on your screen, I'm just going and loading up the laptop here, and then what we're going to go ahead and do is head out into the Badlands right now. Now, I decided to actually go ahead and fast forward basically through the entire fight with these high-level enemies, so that way you guys didn't necessarily have to see that, but definitely be prepared for a fight. There is a lot of cover in this area, including the large pipes that you guys can kind of see in the background here. Make sure that you guys are hiding everywhere and anywhere that you possibly can to stay out of the line of sight from these. If you guys have a decently high-powered sniper rifle, then go ahead and use that. So just use whatever means necessary so that you guys can get past this as quick as you possibly can. Then at that point, you're going to be given a little bit of a dialogue scene with Johnny. It does not matter what you say and how you actually do this. I actually tried this a couple different times to make sure that both ways actually worked. And any way that you guys do this, it will be just fine. It does not matter if you copy exactly what I have done, because ultimately you just need to get the item, which is inside of that tube right there, in order to start making as much money as you possibly can. So once you guys get done with this entire cutscene, you're going to want to go ahead and pull up your map and go to any one of the drop point locations scattered anywhere around Night City. Now, for your convenience, there is actually one very nearby, so just go to this drop point right here. However, it really does not matter which one you guys go to, and you can even choose to do this later down the road if you guys would really like to. You're going to be receiving this painting, which is what you guys are going to be making a lot of money from very, very quickly. Every time that you sell it, you're going to be making $4,000. Then at that point, you're going to be exiting out of the access or the drop point and then going back into it. You're going to buy it back for $5, and then you're going to immediately go back and basically just go ahead and resell it every single time. And then when you guys go back to all of your items, on the left-hand side there, right here, you guys can go ahead and resell it for $4,000. You're going to exit out of it because you don't want to basically sell it back, because otherwise you're going to be buying it back for $4,000. You're buying it back for $5, and then you're basically just repeating this entire process. So basically right here, you have to sell it for $4,000. So we're going to go ahead and sell it here. And then what you want to go is go back into it, and then go ahead and click on it, and then buy it back for $5. Now, each of these drop points do only have $20,000, which means that you can actually do this 5 times at each of the drop points. And at that point in time, what you're going to want to do, as soon as there is not enough money inside of the vending machine anymore, or the drop point, you're going to want to go ahead and skip time by 24 hours, which will actually reset the drop point money back up to $20,000. And then you can go ahead and repeat the entire process over again. So we're going to go ahead and buy back here for $5. You're going to go ahead and sell it for $4,000. You're going to exit out of the machine. You actually don't even have to back up like how I am doing it right now. You literally just have to push the Y button again, and every once in a while you'll pull out your weapon. It's not a big deal. But before you skip time inside of this, doing this, make sure that you have the painting back inside of your inventory. Otherwise, if you skip that time, you're basically gonna lose this painting, and then you're done with this money-making opportunity pretty much for good. I do strongly recommend that you guys do save it probably after about 10 minutes of doing this, just to make sure that if you do accidentally skip time and forget to buy back the painting, then you'll still have it inside of your inventory. Anyway, quick recap, you're going to go ahead and do the location on the map that I pointed out earlier, which is a side mission called Space Oddity. You're going to be receiving a painting that will net you $4,000 every single time that you sell it. You're going to go to any of the drop points on the location in around Night City. It does not matter which one you guys do this and how often that you do this. I do see this basically getting patched at some point. And then what you're going to want to do is sell it from your inventory, get out of the drop point, go back into it, buy it back, sell it instantly, and then go ahead and back out, buy it back, sell it, back out, buy it back, sell it until there is no more money inside of the drop point. So it's going to cost you $25 to make $20,000, and you can see how incredibly fast we're doing it over and over and over again. So then you just skip time, basically reset the entire drop point again, starts over with $20,000, and you guys can go ahead and repeat the process over and over and over again. But hopefully this does help you guys out. It is literally the best money-making opportunity right now in Cyberpunk 2077. Have fun with your millions of dollars that you guys, or whatever you decide to actually have, and buy everything that your little hearts can desire. But anyway, if you guys did find this video helpful or enjoyable in any way, then don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe down below. It would help me out a lot and is greatly appreciated. But until next time, YouTube, you guys keep doing what you're doing because you're already doing it, and you guys stay gaming.